You already know what the heck going on, B. Look at this. We're doing something different. Look at that. Look at this. Look at me. Look at the background. Oh my gosh. I'm so kawaii, and why am I blushing? I don't even know. If you haven't guessed it already, today we're going to be talking about VR chat and how it fell from grace. What is the rise and fall of VR chat? What killed it off? That is the big question for today. First off, what is VR chat? VR chat is of course a VR game that came out in 2017. You already know. People immediately realized it was the perfect way to escape from reality and go into virtual reality and talk to people in all kinds of worlds, express your interests, make all kinds of friends you may never forget. This almost immediately caught the attention of many YouTubers and streamers, such as Jameski and Josh Dub and many others. But in one particular video by Jameski himself, he met Ugandan Knuckles.
Do you know the way?
I know the way.
You have to have Ebola to know the way.
This comedic display was so hilarious that it immediately became a meme and the video went viral. And the meme actually lasted a fairly long amount of time. That being about a month, because that's kind of a long time in today's standards. But considering how brainless and stupid the meme was, that is kind of an impressive lifetime of a little joke such as, do you know the way? But with the publicity that this brought the game, this encouraged others to go into the game blind, or with the intent on making others laugh, with them eventually making their own avatars or getting other people's avatars from all kinds of places to, again, make other people laugh. And out of nowhere, people with Kermit impressions came out here, and one in particular was like, I'm going to Kermit suicide. And that was so unbelievably funny and brainless that it also became a meme a little bit after Ugandan Knuckles. The further we go along with these videos, streams, and memes, the more publicity VR chat gets, thus the more laughs that we're granted with all of these funny, dank memers and YouTubers and streamers. More people start buying VR, more people just play VR chat. Thus sets the game at the peak. The kinds of people that you might see in the VR chat community by this time are the funny guys, and I don't know, it's all I can think of. But yeah, VR chat started getting meme to poopy. And that's all it was seen as, just a little funny meme game, where you'll log on with the boys, troll people, look at other people's funny avatars, and just crack some jokes. Further down the road, the community turns into people with a wide variety of interests. More and more worlds inspired off of their favorite video games and movies are made. Thus, more avatars are made out of it. That's the most brief summarization as I can do. Now, it's time to move on. What killed VR chat? This is the premise of the video today. Here's some stream footage of me asking people around town what they think happened to VR chat. What's the rise and the fall? What's their take on it? What made them get so attracted to the game? Maybe even figuratively and literally. And what do you think? Stop by on my Twitch, twitch.tv/ProfessorTeagues, and tell me your opinion on what killed VR chat.
I actually have some questions for all of you gentlemen. What are your guys' take on the history of VR chat? The rise and fall of VR chat?
The answer, Joga, will probably depend on when people got into VR chat.
The fall? Depressed emos listening to music and not saying anything. Oh, okay, that too.
VR chat, I don't know, when did it fall? I don't like falling either. I fall quite, I don't tie my shoes, so I fall a lot.
It was when crop tops were invented.
If you think about it,
Yes.
when I first got into VR chat, it was a long time after all the memes and all the VR chat YouTube videos. I got into it about a year ago.
I think once I found out what ERP was, it was all downhill.
ERP, what's that?
Erotic roleplay.
The rise of VR chat was most likely TikTok, because that's when like a lot of things got viral, like Among Us and everything like that. Like TikTok kind of raised it up, and what's gonna be the downfall is when people find the deep shit.
I think what made it popular was lonely people.
Stream on Twitch.
What made it popular is these fucking kids' avatar with the freaking Ugandan
No.
Knuckles.
I mean, yes, yeah.
I think antisocial people like the game because it's like really easy for them just to go find people to talk to without having to do it. Because it's like really hard in person to do that for them because they struggle talking to people. Whereas here it's just online, and worst comes to worst, it's like you never have to talk to them again.
By that time, it was less a meme thing and more just like people chilling out. And obviously, there's always going to be a mix of that. But depending on when people got into the game, I'm sure you'll get different answers on that. people who were around back when Ugandan Knuckles was a big thing will probably say, oh, that's a big meme game. But then you also get a lot of folk who got in a bit later than that, or a bit earlier than that, who might think, oh, it's just chill.
I think that what ruined VR chat was definitely the Brush Gang, or like the boys, like Mully and Josh Dub and stuff like that. I think they ruined. I like their comedy and they're funny as shit. But I think a lot of kids took that and wanted to quote unquote be them, you know? And I think that's what really ruined it. Yeah, I just think that you gotta make VR chat, you know, would you have it? Because, I mean, last night, me and my crew, we molested a guy in the bathroom. Here, I'll show you the bathroom we molested him. Come.
Okay. Alright, shoddy.
Fall is furry.
I respectfully disagree. What do you think the rise and the fall of VR chat is?
Well, it made it so popular is people wanted to escape from reality and then you come to this bitch. And then what killed it off is all the weird people that come over here and f people. You.
Me. I'm the fall. Exactly. There you go.
The fags.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think the rise and fall of VR chat is? Ninjas, what do you think the rise and fall of VR chat is?
You know, that's a great question.
Of the what?
The rise and fall was James Steve and Josh Dub, but then the fall was NSFW avatars.
The rise is the fad of VR becoming popular. The fall is going to be over-regulation.
Over-regulation? What do you mean by that?
Well, there's a lot of freedom in VR chat right now. There's a lot of kinky, furry people like me running around, causing trouble. Well, sure, there's certainly not a whole lot to do in this game. The game itself feels like it's still from 2017. It doesn't seem like it's gone anywhere. It's a game that relies too much on the community to provide content.
Crashes.
So, what about when you first started playing? What lured you into the game way more?
Gay porn.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe perhaps like other content creators influence other people to play.
Yes.
And the downfall being toxic people, people with clients, avatar rippers, maybe pedophiles, I don't know. But there was definitely a downfall roughly around when the Quest 2 came out, when you had a bunch of 9-year-olds running around.
So what do I think killed VR chat? What's my wonderful opinion? Throughout the whole history of the game, even in the very beginning, there was always porn, not safe for work avatars, and a lot of mature content. VR chat rarely attracted very young children to the game, so it's safe to say that the majority of the fan base are very knowledgeable on how the world works. So much in fact that it was practically encouraging for very immature people to come on here and make stuff like this. I don't know. So what does this mean for all the streamers? It became very risky to simply stream the game and go into public worlds because you could have a bunch of big old baba flashed in your face, and then you get banned even though it wasn't your fault. Thus, it makes the game not as fun, because the whole glory of the game is going into a random public world and talking to random people that may or may not make your content interesting. It gave people an excuse to not be interesting themselves, and to just go in there, stream and make videos on this game talking to other people that are 10 times more interesting than them, you know? Just strike up a conversation, make them talk about how much they love D, and then boom, free content. Now, specifically, this became a problem for streamers with all the not safe for work avatars, because if you're a YouTuber and you happen to record someone flashing baba on your face, then you just cut it out and it's all good, like. So the VR chat scene on streaming sites began to fall off, and it was all up to YouTube to bring all the laughter to all the children that can't afford VR. Technically, you can play it on desktop, but still, you know what I mean. So now that VR chat is out of the streaming picture, what's going on YouTube? Introducing Josh Dub. After Jameski's career fell off, no offense, Josh Dub came to the scene in this particular year right here. He started doing what everyone else was doing. It's just, you know, he met interesting people and put them in multiple videos as a little cameo and built up a very strong and supportive community. That's all content creators could ever want. He seemed to be living the dream. He ended up making a very small friend group called The Boys that was pretty much carrying most of the VR chat content on the internet. But of course, this is when we start to notice that, you know, most of his fans are just a bunch of 12-year-olds that want to be them. And so there was kind of an era on VR chat, probably like a year ago by now, where whenever you just see some 12-year-olds, they're just wearing Josh Dub's avatar. Pretty cringe, you know how it is. But of course things have to get old at some point. Eventually Josh Dub just wasn't really the bee's knees anymore. Everything just became so repetitive. There's an increase in not safe for work avatars like usual. Now the whole game is being overrun by a bunch of crashers. Regardless if you're on PC or specifically Quest. You gon' get So with the whole community being as annoying as they can be in all sorts of different ways, with YouTube and Twitch decreasing in the amount of content creators to make videos and streams on their game, and with a decrease in content creators on YouTube and Twitch to make videos and streams playing the game, VRChat's just been downhill since then. And the only people that will really play it are new players that haven't really got the chance to play it those few years ago. So really there's not that many OG players that you'll see running around these days. It's all mostly just new people that probably picked up the game a few months ago. Or with some strange chance they've been probably playing for a year. Me, however, I've been playing since late 2019, so I'm kind of a minority here. And I'm not even that OG, but somehow I'm already cooler than everyone else here. Just saying. Ladies, hit my line. Or men. So yeah, in my opinion, what killed VRChat is not safe for work avatars. That's number one. Content is repetitive. The game relies too much on its community to keep relevance. And everyone in every single world is just a bunch of depressed emos that listen to Bring Me the Horizon and just sit in the mirror and just not say anything to anyone.
Alright, what's up, depressed emos? What's going on? How we doing? Yeah! Let's go!
So yeah, in other words, everyone that plays this game is just so boring. They barely have a good laugh at all in their life that they think I'm funny. Like, I'll say some random stuff and everyone's just giggling, like, what? And on the children's side of things, they treat this game like any other online game. And mind you, it's called VRChat, where you go into a random public world and you can talk to 16 other people in there. But, somehow, I'll still get kids in my chat that'll come in and be like, can I join? Like, bro, why do you want to play with me? Like, there's so many other people you can play with. There's gonna be, like, at least 2 other streamers and, like, a full room of the Black Cat or something, you know? But yet again, maybe they just want to play with a streamer. But, bruh, I'm running 1 viewer. What makes me so cool, bruh? Well, maybe I just seem a little bit cool with the stuff I've said so far as they first joined the stream, but I don't know, mate. It just pisses me off, alright? It's just annoying. I just felt like complaining about that. Don't join streamers' lobbies. Not only is it annoying, but it's just utterly pointless. If all this has got you in the mood for another VRChat video, then check out my second channel. Ooh, obligatory second channel plug. I just posted a stream highlight video of me playing VRChat and a bunch of funny stuff happens. I don't know, just go watch it. It's funny. No promises though. But not only that, but I stream this game on Twitch. Ooh. This is like one of my main games because this is so epic. There's so much possibilities in the game. Ooh, that's my positive thing I have to say about this game right now. But yeah, that's my commentary video about VRChat. Yeah, still a good game. Made a lot of memories for everyone. It's just I'm a little disappointed in the world that this all had to go. Follow all the social media. I'll see you all in the next 3 to 5 weeks. Bye-bye. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go play COD. Ooh.